Hello, Internet. It is Mixie Dreadful reporting from Saskatchewan, New York to be exact. It's been a while since I made a Dread update, so I figured I would do that. I'm thinking about moving to a new web channel to try and incorporate everything into my personal business, but whatever, I'm going to record the video, upload it, whatever. This is Kit. She's the silliest, cleaniest dog ever, but I love her, and she keeps me company. There's a ghost in the house, so I'm happy to have her around. Anyways, so I've had my dreads for 1 year and 20 days. It's pretty exciting. When it was getting close to New Year's, I was more excited about the 1 year anniversary of my dreads than the actual dawn of the new year. But New Year's are exciting, new beginnings and stuff, right? And that's what the dreads were sort of symbolizing for me. They don't feel like they've grown a lot in length, but that's, I think, because they, they were tight to begin with, but then they tightened up even more, right? And so they sucked up and got shorter, and then started to grow again, and I love them so much. They've developed a lot of character. I've dyed them a few times, conditioned them, keep them around it. I got some pretty funny ones. I have one particular, I love this one little dread. The dog is chasing her tail. Yeah, I have this one dinky little dread here. It's my favorite, just because it's so silly. And from the back. I don't know if you can see, but those are the back of my dreads. And I was living with a wonderful lady who's, she's very similar to me in a lot of ways, but a lot different as well. And she has a mohawk, and one day it was like a hot summer day, it was just like roasting, and she's like, "Nixie, come help me with my hair, I need to fix my hair." And I'm, okay, so I grabbed the buzzer and I buzz her hair, and looking at her mohawk and watching the hair fall off, she just looks at me and she's like, "You want to frickin' shave your head, don't you?" And I'm like, ugh, yeah, I really do. But as tempting as it is to have short hair, because I know I look good with short hair, and I get bored with my hair a lot, I convinced myself to not chop them off. I would have been severely disappointed with myself if I had, but I kept them, and instead of just chopping them all off, I had her cut approximately 8 dreads out of my hair, so I have these 2 mini undercuts. There's one here. This one gets neglected a little bit, but I'm quite fond of this one. I love my dreads because I can do so freaking much with them. I've become really fond of swooping them over to the side. Looks really weird today, but swooping them, fluffing this out. It's starting to get really long, so it's kind of awkward. But I like that because I'm really stingy about having hair in front of my ears. But I've had so much fun playing with my hair. It's developed such a personality. Like, people can recognize me by my dreads from few blocks away, which is really cool. I love that. And like, since I've had dreadlocks, I've met a lot more people with dreadlocks. It's cool. I've learned so many things I can do with them. I can like French braid them, which is super cool. When it comes to like lifestyle, I love what dreads have done for me. I've met so many amazing people, and well, I'm not much of a judgmental person when it comes to dreads. I am. If I don't like someone's dreads, I won't talk to them. Oh yeah, I have bells in there too. I just like braided a bracelet. I should actually like show some of my favorite wraps. I have this bead in here. I've had it since like the 9th grade, I guess. 9th grade, one of my best friends got it for me. I don't really talk to him very much anymore, but he still means the world to me. So I have that in my hair, and I've got this wrap. This is my friend Pixie, and this one, along with this one, which my friend Hannah did for me. This is my first dread wrap. These are my dreads that I used to tie my hair back. So it's just like, boomski. And because I've like come to that place where I kind of miss having regular hair, I really, really embrace the undercuts. They've grown a lot. Because like I buzzed them down to like this long, right? Like they were just these tiny little, short little bits of hair when I cut them. But because I miss my regular hair so much, I've just been letting the loose hair kind of do its thing. I honestly, I don't put a lot of time into maintaining my dreads. I separate the roots every couple of weeks or whatever when I notice that they're getting bad. I palm roll when I think of it mostly. I don't really have a set routine or anything. I don't wash my hair on a set routine. It's when it looks greasy, when I've had a weird day and I'm dirty, when I get paint in it, because that happens a lot, or when like it just feels gross, I'll wash it. I have conditioned it. I actually conditioned them a few days ago because they're starting to get that dry, brittle thing happening. But I'm happy with them, and I'm happy with the fact that I get these little curly tendrils. I love that. Makes me really happy. So yeah, that's my dread update. Lifestyle. It's cool. Lots of cool dreadies. I make dread beads. I've got a company now. I'm working on getting it off the ground. It's called Adorably Dreadful. You can find it on Facebook, facebook.com/adorablydreadful. I haven't been able to make any dread beads for a while because I haven't had any Fimo, but I have been making a lot of hats. I've got so much yarn right now. I'm doing custom orders. There's lots of people are ordering them. I haven't actually made a lot yet. I've got a couple in the works that I'm working on that I haven't finished yet, but lots of orders, and making fairy wings a lot because I'm a fairy and there's lots of fairies around town. They don't have any, you can't go to a party store and buy a crappy pair of wings if you're a fairy. It just doesn't work like that. So fairy wings, raver hats. I'm planning on trying to get some polymer clay. It's kind of hard to find where I am right now. I'm in New York until March, and then I'll be heading home to Edmonton. Yeah, so I just wanted to do a little update because I know people looking into dreads like to look at this shit online. I did. I love them. They're really great. And if you have any questions about dreadlocks, dread maintenance, while I'm supremely lazy, it doesn't mean I don't know about it. I've done a set of dreads for someone else. I've maintained other people's dreads. I do put the work into mine sometimes. But the nice thing about being a dready is that people tend to grab at your scalp and play with your hair for you. So I've had a couple of really great friends that just sort of will see me sitting on a lower platform than them and will reach for my hair and grab a crochet hook. So it's really cool. I love them. They're great. I think they suit me perfect. And that's all. Adios.